Hello everyone. Today we will learn about how Java program is executed and what is JDK, JRE and JVM. Okay. So yesterday we talked about variables and data types. In that there was one more data type that I didn't included, and that is a string data type. So I want to include that also. So if you want to write words like I'll want like to write my name, I would like to write my name Sudarshan. So like that. If you want to write sentences or anything, you write in a string. So a string is another data type that we missed yesterday. Now let's understand about what is JDK, JRE and JVM and how they work in the execution of Java program. So what happens is, as you can see, we have created a file variables and data types.java. So this the file which is of extension .java is called as the source file. Okay, so this is the source file. Now when we run the main method, okay, when we try to execute our code, what happens is, let's first understand about JDK. So JDK means Java Development Kit. What it contains? It contains Java runtime environment, Java compiler, Java debugger, and Java doc writer, and many more things. Okay, which is required for development of Java coding. Okay, uh, through it provides the tools through which we can develop. Next comes Java runtime environment. So what is Java runtime environment? It is a it provides an environment in which we can execute our Java code, and it contains certain libraries, class libraries, source libraries, which are packages, you can say, which we will be using later on in various when we'll use a list, set, map, etc. We will use these libraries, we will use this all these packages to write our code. Okay, so it contains all these things. Also, JRE contains JVM, Java Virtual Machine. So what is a Java Virtual Machine? It is an interpreter. Okay, so let's understand how it all works in combination. Okay, now when we write this code in .java file, what happens is, as you can see here in the diagram, first we have a Java source file. Okay, so when we execute it, the Java compiler in the JDK compiles in compiles it into dot class file or bytecode. It is also known as bytecode. Right now, as you know, our computer understand either 0 or 1, anything that is in binary. So this is a bytecode, not a binary code. Okay, there is a difference between bytecode and binary code. Now our machine, our laptop, our PC understands binary code 0 1, but this bytecode is completely not recognized by our machine, so we need to change it into machine code. So what JVM does, it is an interpreter which interprets this bytecode one by one, line by line. Okay, and converts it into the machine executable code, and then we get our output. Okay, now let me show you how this class file is generated. So when you click on this main method and run it, okay, you have run it. So you can see here in the target folder we have classes folder, and in the classes folder we can see this variables and data types again. So if you click on it, you see that the extension is dot class. Currently it is decompiled, so you can see it clearly that whatever it's here given. But when actually in bytecode you cannot understand, in whenever you open a dot class file, you cannot understand it. Okay, let me take you okay, let me open this class file in Explorer. So open in Explorer, and let me open this. I will open with Notepad just once, and you can see that how the bytecode is here. So you can clearly see there is you cannot understand this what it's written in bytes and what are these things. So, but the machine can also not understand this. It only understands binary code, that is whatever it is in 0 or 1. So it is the responsibility of the JVM, Java Virtual Machine, to convert this dot class file into the machine executable code so that the machine understands it and then we get our output. Okay. So this is how the Java program is executed with the help of JDK, JRE and JVM. So JDK, Java Development Kit, contains Java runtime environment, that is JRE, and Java compiler. And now Java compiler work is to compile the source file into dot class or bytecode. Okay. Now Java runtime environment executes is responsible for providing the necessary support for execution of Java code. So what necessary support? It is the source, it is the source libraries, it is the class libraries, packages which it provides. Then once it with the help of JRE and with the help of JVM, with the help of JRE and with the help of Java compiler, we compile our .java file into .class file. Then it needs to convert into machine executable code so that our computer can understand, our CPU can understand. So here comes the role of JVM. Okay, so Java Virtual Machine, what it does is it converts that .class bytecode file into machine executable code. Okay, now Java is also a platform independent language. So what does that mean? So platform independent means that write on one machine and run anywhere. Okay, so it means that you just have, if you have the bytecode of this file, suppose if you are writing this code and you have this bytecode, variables and data types dot class, you can execute this code in any machine, whether it is Windows, it is Mac, it is Linux, or whatever operating system it has. The only requirement is that machine should have Java runtime environment. That's all. Okay. This is not the case with C, C++ or any other code, because what they do is when you compile them, they are compiled differently for Windows, they are compiled differently for Mac or for different other platforms. But in case of Java, it is the dot class is always the dot class file that is generated is always understood by any JVM that is installed in any operating system, in any servers or anywhere. Okay, so that's why Java language is platform independent also. So in this video we learned about how Java code is executed with the help of JDK, JRE and JVM. So that's all for this video. If you like this video, please subscribe to the channel and share with others this playlist. And till then, bye bye.